Hi, my name is Janaki Vivrekar. My co-authors Katherine, Lynn, Yeom, Paulos, Niloufar, Salehi, and I present Crank That Feed, a physical intervention for active Twitter users. Scrolling through social media feeds like the Twitter timeline is a low-friction activity that produces an attention-gripping, addictive user experience. The ease of passively consuming content precludes users from considering the value they derive from such experiences in real time. Inspired by work in embodied interaction and critical design, we propose that we can better understand how users value various interactions on social media by transforming their social media experience into an embodied one, in which they have to physically engage and work for the experience. We built a system to make interacting with Twitter a physically embodied experience. The system is a Raspberry Pi-powered 7-inch touchscreen device with a hand crank mounted on one side. The home screen of the device is split between a Chromium browser window open to twitter.com and an on-screen keyboard. The crank is a manual DC generator that provides input to the Raspberry Pi via a GPIO pin, and the device is powered through a micro USB cable plugged into an outlet. A background Python script on the Raspberry Pi dims the screen brightness unless it receives a signal from the crank's GPIO pin. The user must thus continuously crank the device to interact with Twitter. We evaluated the device and its effects on how users value Twitter with 3 Twitter users in a 3-week pilot study, with the middle week of Twitter usage directed exclusively through our system. We collected qualitative data through a daily diary study and pre- and post-intervention interviews. We collected quantitative data on participants' daily Twitter activity as well, including time spent on Twitter, number of tweets, number of retweets, and number of likes performed. Using our device caused a dramatic decrease in all Twitter usage metrics for all participants from week 1, pre-intervention week, to week 2, intervention week. This effect either persisted or rebounded in week 3, which was post-intervention week. Participant 2 went from spending an average of 21 minutes per day in week 1 to an average of only 5 minutes per day in week 2, 4 days out of which she didn't go on Twitter at all. Participant 3 only went on Twitter twice during week 2, spending a total of 2.5 minutes. Even participant 1, the most active of our participants who estimated her normal Twitter usage as 2 to 3 hours a day, only spent an average of 9 minutes per day on Twitter during the intervention week, even foregoing Twitter entirely on 2 out of those 7 days. Upon returning to using Twitter via their normal devices in week 3, participant 2's low Twitter usage persisted, but participant 1 and 3 quickly rebounded to their pre-intervention patterns. Our analysis of diary studies and qualitative interviews surfaced 3 themes. Firstly, all users found providing consistent physical input to be tiring, which forced a time constraint on their Twitter usage. In response, users made deliberate trade-offs to consume high-value content rather than content that did not align as well with their goals for using Twitter. As a result of the intervention, participants also became more aware of the specific value Twitter adds to their lives. For example, one user stated, "On the spectrum of being a utility to a frivolous pleasure, I think I was more on the frivolous pleasure or entertainment side before. And Twitter, in my mind, has switched to being more of a utility." Users also revealed new patterns of content sharing, ranging from finding side channels to share Twitter content, to even devising collaborative ways to operate the intervention device with more than one user. Future work includes expanding the study with more participants and other social media platforms apart from Twitter. Additionally, our physical device design and corresponding thematic insights pose an opportunity to explore more ways to induce different modes of physical constraint around social media consumption that may reveal further insights into how users value digital social media experiences. Thank you.